Hey guys, Phantom here and welcome to a special recording. This is the Icecrown NA Bracket Dungeon Autofill Tournament Finale. In this corner, the Baconator, J-Moo. And in the other corner, the one, the only, Microsoft, the Arena Fighter. I will personally be overseeing both of them and ensuring the match goes well.
Greetings, fellow seeker of truth.
The match
Greetings, traveler.
will determine who will fight Skinhead from the AU bracket. And Raymond deciding he's gonna play Animal Companion, and instead of the Rygul, getting the usually useless Leok. What's fresh? This was actually supposed to be standard. Well, it technically is standard. It's it's Kraken standard, not Kraken standard, but Mammoth standard. Except the tournament took quite a while, so yeah. They're now playing wild with the cards cards from the Mammoth standard. Shaman seems to not know what, and he decides for Eagle Horn after all. But not like the true Panther fashion of going face, he decides to trade. And one man off for the carrier Raven. Raven familiar to draw him the card. He could actually combo it with Wandering Monster. But right now I think it's better for him to, use Flanking Strike.
Engaging TC-130, mental dislocator.
It'll be Wandering Monster and Rygul. Now Wandering Monster only triggers if your hero is attacked. And Microsoft plays his Valence Chosen, buffing his MC deck. But Baconator hits one more trick from his sleeve. And he decides to go face instead of trading into MC tech. That's a surprise decision. I think he's trying to use the Wandering Monster. Ooh, if I was him, I would... Oh yeah, but he also has the Zombies hero bar, so I would... Zombies... If that doesn't bring up anything good, flanking... Seems we had a bit of a problem there. So... I think Coro would be the best. And maybe trying to ask for the poisonous and stealth. Who knows what our Baconator is thinking. Dun, 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 dun. And he picked exactly what I said. It's like he can hear me, it's like he can read my mind. And no, we're not. I'm not telling him, yeah, pick that, pick that. Don't think oozes. And Jaemoon goes straight for the kill, playing his Violet Worm. Microsoft's hands doesn't Microsoft's hand doesn't seem that good. Exhausted most of his resources already. And Greydog gives up. Not Greydog, but Jaemoon gives up on his current zombies for a new one. Let's see what we got. Ooh. It's the Warhorse and the Harpy, like the small Wind Fury Harpy. And it succeeds in jousting. But remember guys, it got Wind Fury, so it means it can attack his face. But oh, Microsoft draws explosive runes.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
Should've waited. Should've waited for Jaemoon to play one more zombies. And if I don't sound good, well, I'm sorry. I'm going through a bit, to say the least. Crackling Razor Maw seems good, along with like Vicious Scale Hide for the lifesteal. Oh, he picked Kodo. And that's a win for Jaemoon. Let's see if Microsoft will have better luck in the next match. The next round is about to start. Which will it be? Microsoft switching it up to his Warlock, while Baconator are using his Priest. That's an amazingly good mulligan for Baconator. However, Microsoft has a really great one as well. Turn 1 Northshire Cleric. Can you imagine anything more annoying? And of course, he goes for the card draw, healing his. Ooh, an identified elixir. That could make problems in Microsoft's plan. And J-Moon getting a 1/1 copy. It isn't going too ideal for Microsoft here. I think his best bet is trade into the 1/1 and then Soulfire. And he discards one of his Abyssal Enforcers. But now that he cleared the board, his lone champion triggers.
I am one with the candle.
Baconator making his hero not immune but elusive, aka the short version for can be targeted by spells or hero powers.
I taste blood.
You're suffering. I can't decide. I'm seeing way too much of that card in my monster hunts and dungeon runs.
No. Trust me.
Ooh. That's an incredible draw for Baconator. But he chooses to Holy Nova instead, which may cost him the game. Ooh. The thing is, Microsoft just got his Call of Gul'dan, but he chooses to siphon Soul instead. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a reasonable decision. The thing is, Baconator has no way to remove the Void Lord. So technically speaking, all Microsoft needs to do is survive till turn 9 so he can play his Void Lord, and currently it's looking like he will. Personally, I would death the Abyssal, play Yeti, and go face, because there are no targets left except face. It isn't looking too good for Microsoft here. Can he get out, or will he die? That 10 damage on the board though. I guess he's betting everything on his Void Lord. Now, why would you heal first? Sorry, seems we had a little bit of trouble. Microsoft just eating up that 10 damage. However, Draymond left his violet worm.
Darkness rises.
Actually, I think a better course of action would have been to attack and then just what's it called? Shadow Flame everything. Getting tons of stuff on board. But yeah, that Void Lord is gonna be a bit of a problem. Putting up a strong wall. However, that doesn't bother Jaemon at all, as he just tears through it. The thing is, hope Microsoft can just... what's that he drew? His own fungal enchantment.
What mess have you summoned me to?
Ooh. Now this will be interesting. Microsoft has
Very useful, probably.
2 health, but an incredible board and an amazing hand. Jaemon has tons of health and yeah, direct damage now, meaning the victory goes to Baconator.
Reality waits.
And guys, we have our winner, Baconator, aka Jaemon. Join us next time for the grand finale.